But we are indeed after a Psychic type. Let's go see what we can find in the grass here. Oh, and what do you want, Mom? Oh, bought another item. Hopefully another doll. Don't mind me if I check that out later. We are still in the cave, even though it looks like we're outside now. And there's a little bit of grass here. And indeed, that little bit of grass is what we are going to search in. And find ourselves a Natu. On my notes I see it's not the only Pokemon that can appear here, but it is the most common one, so... Let's go catch this one first. A Flying and Psychic type combo. Pretty interesting Pokemon. I'm actually a big fan of the design of its evolution, so... Might actually start using it in one of my later teams. And him being poisoned is interesting. It does limit my chances in throwing balls at this guy, because he's going to die if I get his HP too low. So I need to be careful. Like this, for instance. But it looks like... Yeah, that was good enough, but it does only give me one chance. This better work out. Great ball, go! If this one misses, it is over. Next turn, it will faint. Hey, but I got lucky. There we go, we got ourselves a Natu. Another new Pokemon, and therefore Pokédex time. Natu is a little bird Pokemon. It usually forages for food on the ground, but may, on rare occasions, hop onto branches to peck at shoots. That was a pretty difficult line for me. Almost tripped over it. Let's go for Sander, since it's a boy. Otherwise it would have been Sandra with an X. But okay, there's apparently another one, but the chances for that one are a lot lower, so this might actually take a while. I'm not sure if anything else appears in here, I've only noted those two Pokemon. But let's go see. Yeah, the chances are a lot bigger for this guy appearing. Okay, now please. There we go, finally. Here is Smeargle. Some kind of painter Pokemon. Really weird moveset. Not per se practical to use, but I do need to catch it. I do want it in my Pokédex. I'm pretty sure it's a normal type, so it should not be weak against fire. Yeah, indeed. So it can take Ember. Yeah, and this is its moveset. Sketch. Sketch is actually able to copy the move that the opponent actually used last. In my case, Ember. So, the Smeargle now uses Sketch, and sketches Ember. And therefore, the Smeargle will now be able to actually use Ember in the next turn. Yeah, like I said, not very practical. Comparable to Ditto, who actually copies into a Pokemon entirely. This guy is able to copy moves. The Sketch is actually the only move it knows. And I don't think Ember is going to work a lot against me. Because you actually copied the move of a type that I'm actually myself, and therefore it's not very effective. Come on. Nope. Yeah, Smeargle is actually also part of the rare Pokemon, you might say, quote-unquote rare Pokemon. Those usually have a lot lower chance of being caught. So even with a Great Ball or even an Ultra Ball, you usually need a couple of tries. Rare Pokemon are pretty difficult to catch. But not impossible. There we go. Second Pokemon here in Union Cave's outside area is Smeargle. And is also in our possession. Smeargle, the painter Pokemon. Once it becomes an adult, it has a tendency to let its comrades plant footprints on its back. Interesting. If only it were an interesting Pokemon to actually use. But no. And therefore I need to check my list for its name. Oh, Shmee. Peter Pan reference, anyone? Not very original, I know. But whoever said I was original? Okay, that were both of the Pokemon that we can find in this outside area. And therefore we are allowed to leave. All of the other caves actually lead nowhere. Not even an item to pick up, so don't mind me if I skip out on that. Let's return to Violet City. Because from here there's actually a technical machine we need to get. Also, a move that we didn't have earlier, an overworld move. Technical machine. Alright, thank you for the heal. We are off. It seems we need to head south, so let's go. Of course, make sure to go over here. Might as well bring it along. I have the room to actually keep a couple of items. Entering Route 32. Alright, that's the guy we need. However, last time we weren't able to get to him because there's actually a tree in the way. Previously we passed there without cut in our possession, but now we do have it. So, we can actually reach this guy. Sneakily hidden over here. Roar! People run when I roar! But you came looking. That pleases me. Now, take this! Technical machine for roar. Interesting way to get that. Roar! It's roar! Yeah, I know. Even Pokémon run from a good roar. That is one way to describe how the move works. It is indeed a move that can scare Pokémon away from battle, both in trainer battles and in the wild. Next up, Goldenrod City. Let's make full circle. Right, there's something for us to do over here. Indeed there is. Let's go check out if we can actually get ourselves a Pokémon for the daycare center. Let's go ditch Joffrey again. And let's not withdraw any Pokémon yet, because first we need to withdraw Wilma out of the daycare center. I'll be back for the side quest here in a minute, because I do know there's a side quest here, don't worry. But first I want to actually take care of this. 18 levels. Well done, Wilma. Okay, it saves me from training. Now let's go pick up another Pokemon. Oh, no, wait. There's a PC in the daycare center. What am I doing? Always forget about that, in all honesty. Can also do it from here. Which makes sense after all. Let's go see. Wilma needs to go out of my team. You're useless to me now. I already have your egg, so... Even hatched already. Let's go check out my second box. See if there's a Pokemon in here which we can actually level up. I still don't have any Pokemon that I can actually put here for another, quote-unquote, exclusive egg. But I can still put in a Pokemon for just simple level ups. It'd be interesting if I can actually get an evolution for a Pokemon that way. Oh yeah, of course, Oddish. Still needs to evolve into Gloom. I still have that Sunstone after all, so... Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go put in Bella. It's probably also going to give me an egg, but... in this case, it does not really interest me. I just want that girl to turn into a Gloom. Okay, Ditmar, you be nice to Bella. I know what you're going to do to her, but still... Just make sure you get strong, Bella. Because I want to use that Sunstone on you. Alright, those two are going to be busy in a moment. Let's go get another 6 Pokemon from our team back and we can continue with our side quests. There's still one more thing we need to do in this area. South of Goldenrod City. Might as well bring back Joffrey. I still need to train Sid, actually. I'm actually planning on using my Scyther for a while as well, but I think I'll do that in between chapters. Pretty obvious, I don't feel like doing it now. So let's get Joffrey back. Level 30. good enough for what we need to do next. Okay, you be good there. I know you won't be, but still. Let's return to Ilex Forest quickly. That's our first thing on the agenda. As you can see, there's also a body of water here. Might have noticed it, but we have surf now, so we can actually shortcut our way to the other side. But also, and that's actually the reason why we're here, there's unique Pokemon in this water. Psyduck, for instance. Something you cannot catch by fishing in there. You actually need to start swimming in there. Therefore, we're catching it now. Let's see if we can weaken this. Smaug is by far the weakest move for Magnus, so... yeah, perfect. Would have been more perfect if it actually poisoned itself, but not quite. I don't think I can actually use the second one. But it's a low-level Pokemon, so... and I should have remembered to actually bought more Pokeballs now that I see. Only have one Great Ball. And I was just in Goldenrod City too. But I got away with it. Psyduck was caught. Not per se a new Pokemon, but this is where you can find it in this game. Pretty much the whole reason why I'm still catching it. Right, we have Goldie as your standard name. But you can also use here, because you're a boy. Goldie the second. Reminds me of Back to the Future for some reason. Goldie Wilson the third. Okay, yeah, I need to go do some shopping, I'm afraid. Let's return to Goldenrod quickly. Hi, Bella. Don't be naughty, eh? Sir, I need great balls. Lots of them. Right. Let's get back down. And let's make our way back to Route 34 again. Probably by far the route we've seen the most so far in this game. But we are once again going to go back to Route 34. Something new has opened up since we actually unlocked Surf. Not just in the Ilex Forest, but there's actually also something else we can do. Because you might have noticed, here on Route 34 there's actually also some water. And this time around we're not per se going in here for catching Pokemon, but for something else. Let's go head down, all the way, and you will see it will actually continue. And eventually leading back to land. And here are 3 girl Pokemon trainers. Let's go see what their deal is. Kia! A boy found us! Indeed. Am I not allowed? It seems this girl is called Irene and is a cool trainer. And she has a Goldeen, and that is not cool. But I have a fire type, so let's use strength. Bam! How's that rock feel? Tail whip. Nope, doesn't even work. Ember, even Ember should be enough. Not very effective, I know, but in this case it doesn't matter. You're going to go down anyway. But you have more, I saw you have a second one. Seeking! That's a little bit more formidable. Still going to take you on with my Magmar. Strength! Throw! Yeah, but you're still going down in 2 hits. Unless I start hurting myself next turn. I'll still try. No, Magnus, don't hurt yourself. Horn attack. I'm starting to doubt whether you have a water type move, Mrs. Seeking. Twice you had the chance to attack me, and both times you didn't use a water type move. Your fault. And that was trainer number 1. And because of the way we're standing, we're immediately gonna go on to trainer number 2. You can't beat Irene and go unpunished. Oh, apparently we need to do them in this order no matter what. Irene is always the one that goes first apparently. And then Jen pops in. And she sends out Staryu. Well, it looks like these cool trainers are actually water type trainers. As if we have not seen enough of those on Route 41. I'm once again going to take them on with a type disadvantage. That's also something I'm apparently good at. Facing water types with a disadvantage Pokemon. Either a fire type or a rock type. And I'm still going to win. That's the beauty of it. Level 30 for Magnus as well. Predictable, Starmie. But now we can actually switch. We've reached a new level. There's still plenty of members of my team who aren't. Let's go for Muscle. Starmie. Level 26. That's pretty formidable. Not a whole lot lower than my Pokemon at this point. Seismic Toss. Okay, that's going to take 3 hits. And I'm pretty sure all of my other moves are going to do even less damage, so... I think it's still my best move. Let's hope I survive the next blow. Okay, I think I will survive the next blow. However, I need to start over again. One more. Unless it uses Recover again. Which it does. We might be sitting here for a while. I'm pretty sure it recovers more than I actually am able to damage, so... I might take an extra hit now. Hey, but I lived, so... This better be good. Yeah, it is. Still end up winning. Barely, but still. Ooh, 1700! Wow! Good one. And trainer number 3. Oh, apparently it does not come automatically, so I'm actually allowed to switch. Fairy, your turn. Muscle seems a bad idea with her current HP level. You sure were mean to my little sisters. Oh, apparently these girls are sisters. So you're also going to be a cool trainer. Called Kate. 2 Pokemon. And once again, it's going to be 2 water types. And the second one's going to be the evolution. So the next one's going to be Cloyster. Shellder and Cloyster. Interesting. 3 sisters, all 3 of them having a water Pokemon. And it's evolution. And I am not using my electric type a single time on these girls. And I don't have a grass type, so it also does not work. I have Bella in the daycare center, but she's there for a different reason. Not for the battling. Let's go, Cloyster. Your ice type moves, so don't mind me if I use dark type moves. Defense up. This might take a while. Aurora Beam's not going to do a whole lot. Not a very strong move. And not even very effective, so... Waste of turn in my book. But I don't think you have anything better, looking at your moveset. Ooh, critical. Never mind the not very effective. Down she goes. Level up. 1200 experience points, enough for level 30 for Fairy. And the cool trainer sisters were all 3 defeated. Now, let's go see what we're doing this for. Oh, first we're going to watch an evolution. Level 30 is apparently for Fairy, or Croconaw in general. Enough to evolve to its 3rd and final stage. Fairy has become Feraligatr. And we immediately get called by Ralph. Hey Ralph, my Croconaw just evolved. It's a Feraligatr now. Oh, stupid Ralph. But anyway, you may be wondering, why are we here? Of course, there's a reward for these girls, so... You're too strong. I didn't stand a chance. Here, you deserve this. Soft Sand. is the reward for this. I'm sorry we jumped you. We never expected anyone to find us here. You sure startled us. Well, at least thank you for the soft scent. I think that's an improvement over the hold item that Joffrey currently has. As you may remember, Heartstone, powering up its rock type moves. But now we have an item that can power up his ground type moves. And that is something I like a bit more, because as you may know, I'm a bigger fan of ground type moves over rock type moves. So, soft scent powers up ground type moves. And therefore its magnitude is a lot stronger. So, Joffrey, I hope you're satisfied. I sure as hell am. Oh, and let's not forget about the Pokédex, of course. Let's go check out our good old friend Fairy. There you are. Final stage evolution of the water starter, Feraligatr, the big jaw Pokemon. It is hard for it to support its own weight outside of the water, so it gets down on all fours, but it moves fast. That's just pretty much the description for a regular alligator, I'm pretty sure. But still, it also applies to this creature, it looks like. Now, with that all taken care of, I think we can actually safely say that all of the side quests we need to go back for because of not having moves in earlier parts of the game are actually done and dusted. Let's return to Ecruteak City. Next time we are actually going to move on east of here. We've completely taken care of the route west of here, leading to Olivine City and Cianwood City. But there's also a route east, leading towards the final two cities in the game, where also the final two gyms are going to be. Let's close off the episode by getting the item we've missed in the burned tower. As you may know, there was an item hidden behind a strength block. But at that point we didn't have strength yet, so there's one last thing I can actually think of that we can still do while doing the closing of this episode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the northeast, so need to go up here. Ignore you, we've already beaten you. And follow this all over here. Yeah, here you are. Strength is able to move this. Magnus, would you do the honors? Not per se a very important item, but might as well pick it up. This is the technical machine for Endure. A move that always guarantees you survive. It always leaves you with 1 HP if you get mortal damage. In my book, it actually wastes a turn, you might say. But that is the final thing you can actually see as a side quest. Technically we already did that part, but we just couldn't get that particular item. But now we are ready. Next time we are actually going to head east through that gate over there and see the routes towards Mahogany Town and Blackthorn City for the final stretch of this game. Thank you all for watching up to City number 6, Chapter 6. Next time, as you can see, 2 more squares east of us. That is the final thing we need to explore here in Johto. Route 42 leads towards Mount Mortar and Mahogany Town. And that is up for Chapter 7. See you folks next time when this project continues. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride so far. Treecks out.